this past month alone was insane, intense, and if it wasn't for actually both hospitals contributed. The second hospital, we've seen it right through, and I'm so grateful and so thankful. Hello, it's January 2023, and for the past month or so I've been dealing with some very serious health issues. So I haven't had much activity online, and it's hard to tell, for example, with my video efforts that what I've been going through. I have many videos that I recorded some time back for this new year, and they're all scheduled to automatically become public. So the videos that have been coming up recently, I've recorded prior. And this video is going to be focused on thanking the hospital, the staff, the nurses, the doctors, both in emergency and when I was transferred to another part of the hospital, for helping me. And again, I had faced what was potentially a life-threatening situation. And I'm going to get into a little bit of detail after I give my gratitude to this hospital. Exceptional. They treated me well, they accommodated me, and I feel good. Now, there are going to be some things that we still have to look into, and I'm going to get into that in a moment. But I really just want to start off by saying thank you. Everyone was great. Now, I did manage to do a post, I think about a week ago, where I had left the hospital. Now, I just want to be very, very clear. This other hospital that I was at, I have no issue with the nurses, the doctors, or staff at that hospital. What it ended up being was, I'm going to use my descriptive, a very ill thought out accommodation plan to accommodate me. And that's all I'm going to say. The hospital, the first hospital that I had left, very good, very clean. The doctors, nurses, again, great. I have no issues with them. So the issue is really more, I guess you can say, with the policymakers or administration, and perhaps they really didn't anticipate the type of scenario that I had presented them. Regardless, even at that, it is what it is, and I have no ill feelings towards even them. So I just want to make that very clear. Now, for the past, I would say actually for the past couple of months, or probably even, past couple of months, I had another health problem, which is part of or connected to the complications from the surgery that I had last June. And for the past couple of months, it started to get progressively worse, to the point where the pain was just absolutely insane. It was driving me crazy. And I did go to emergency a few times, and I just couldn't handle waiting. And so I finally went in and pretty much collapsed. And this is the first hospital that I was at. They did take care of me. They provided something for the pain and hooked me up with intravenous and everything else. So there's no issue there. But I ended up going to a different hospital. And by this time, I had went the same day I left the first hospital. And I literally just, the pain was so intense. I remember the nurse in triage saying to me at one point, asking me to get back into my seat. I slid out of my seat and I was trying to hang on to the desk because she goes, I can't pick you up. And I remember putting myself in the seat, and they got a wheelchair and immediately took me into emergency and got me a room and began with something for the pain and intravenous in the whole 9 yards. And it was insane. It was driving me crazy up until that point, and then when the stuff for the pain had kicked in very quickly, it was manageable. And many tests, different types of scans and imaging and everything else, trying to find out what happened, what was happening and what happened. And they figured out the problem and did a very well treatment plan for that. And apparently what I was dealing with, there is only one treatment plan, and that has to do with I wasn't able to eat anything. So basically the intravenous was supplying my fluids and whatever else was in those little bags, and pain management. And that took, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and everything, I guess you could say as a descriptive, went back to normal. And then they transferred me to another part of the hospital, and again, on that floor, it was great. The nurses, everyone, were very nice, very supportive, and by this time I was already feeling better. And my issues from the surgery last June basically revolves around my digestive system, and this is part of it. So right now I'm waiting to have what's it called, an MRCP type of scan done, and then depending the results of that, they're going to use that, I forget what it's called now, where they put the little camera down your throat and everything and take a look and so forth. But after this treatment program at this hospital and everything else, it actually improved one of the issues that I had since the surgery, and I'm very happy with that. And so after about a week there, I was talking with my doctor there, and I'm stable enough to be discharged, and that was a relief too. That song Freedom is running through my head. Actually, the first time that song ran through my head was when they kept the IV in my arm, but they disconnected me from the bags, and we decided to see what would happen. And we introduced food, and everything seemed fine. So that was the first time when they disconnected the IV bag from me. I felt freedom, because now I'm able to walk around freely. So yeah, this past month alone was insane, intense, and if it wasn't for actually both hospitals contributed. The second hospital, we seen it right through, and I'm so grateful and so thankful. But I'm not out of the woods yet, because we don't know what had happened, why it happened. So that's where we're going to get into this MRCP scan, which is like an MRI, but even more detail and everything else. So they're going to be checking everything out thoroughly and see if we can find a cause. And we have contingency plans in case if it happens again, and I already know I know where the problem is, what it is, and I'm going to have to not wait as long before it really sets in. So yeah, I really just want to share this. I want to thank everyone for their support. A lot of people behind the scenes, a lot of people I know friends and so forth, been asking over the time, and when I was able to, I replied, and I want to thank everyone for their prayers and everything else. And yeah, I feel good now, and hopefully I don't have a relapse. And again, I just want to thank the people, the staff, the doctors, the nurses, for their help. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, oh, when is it going to get easier? When you die.